Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Mentorship School with Pastor Austin, aka Top G. And I'm live here today with the one and only
UC of Calabar.
UC of Calabar. This is the biggest private tailor in the town, in this city of Calabar. And we are here to learn. We have some students right here at UC's showroom. Thank you so much, UC. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Me and UC go way back. As way back as so this particular interview is tagged from zero to Benz. Yes, classic drives Mercedes. So I always remind him every time we are talking, like back then, when we're still hustling like ground level, and he'll be like, maybe I'm going to get stuff from him. He'll be like, you see these roads we trek upon, we'll drive upon. So that have always been like every time we meet. So today, yeah, he's a Mercedes owner, and we're just getting started. So yeah, so it's from zero to Ben. So want to learn today some of the things he's been able to get in the business, in this business journey so far. Being How did he get here, and all of that. So we're ready to learn. For all of you that are going to watch, maybe I don't know where you're watching from, the UK, the US. It just means that right here in Nigeria, irrespective of the odds, people are getting it done, right? And we should all be inspired. All right, so quickly, let's just jump into it. All right, so classic, you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. Yeah, you gotta keep it 100, 100 every time. All right, classic. So here's my first question for today.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us a little about the man behind UC Culture, a little background story. How did you even start? Like, how did you start all of this?
Okay. You see the U in my name. Like over time, when I'm telling people I'm UC, they're like, are you from Igbo? Is it Ushi or something? Yeah.
Mm,
I'll be like, if you don't have my time, I'll just have like, maybe someday when you have time, I
mm,
actually need to sit down
mm,
and break down what the UC literally means so you understand me. Yeah.
mm,
So I'm UC, I'm from Cross River State, to get to be precise. Yeah. A creative director and a fashion enthusiast at UC Couture.
mm,
The U there means Utun, precious, which interpreted as precious in my dialect.
mm.
And the C, I want the best dressed in school. Um, I had the name Classic. So that's what
Oh, so
UC
that's how you got the
Couture.
name Classic.
Yeah, and UC
Best
Couture.
dress in school.
Best dressed in school. So that's how I get UC Couture.
Mm,
And we know what couture is. That is anything fashionable.
mm,
You know, growing up as a child, I've always loved fashion. You know, I've always, how we grow up as kids. Our mom tried to pick up clothes for us. They love to pick up clothes that fit their aesthetics, not your aesthetics.
yes, yes, yes.
They need to pick up clothes that
That
just
you
fit.
grow and meet.
Yes, they grow and meet. You know, most especially when it comes to the Christmas time.
Mm.
They just if you see. I mean, if you have your throwbacks and going to right, or Ghana, maybe you wear this kind of thing. So it's crazy. Our parents just try to pick up fits that fit their aesthetics.
Mm.
Now, let me just divert a little here. As we grow up as kids, you know that some families want their girl child to study a particular course because they feel, oh, we have land issues. So let my girl child become a lawyer. Yeah, for real, to be very honest,
Mhm.
So so when she grows up in that profession, and at the end of the day, my girl child could always handle the land problems. You know how it is, yeah.
Mm.
And some families always want their girl child or their boy child to study medicine because of some critical health conditions over time in their family.
Yeah,
Do you know?
yeah.
Some families have traces of different disease conditions, different heart problems, different things. It takes the grace of God because they try to antecedent it
Mm.
like it's a generational something. Over time, when people say, in my family, we get this kind of sickness. How far your family person need to get money? Like,
So they're looking for that person that's going to
yeah,
like break it.
yeah.
You know?
Do you get
Mm.
your family person need to get money now? The Bible was saying in the book of Proverbs. Can we go back there? Let me just try to get a review.
Okay.
In Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7.
Mm. A lot of people don't know that Classic is a
Proverbs
Bible
23,
man.
verse 7. It says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is.
Mm.
As a man. Proverbs 23, verse 7. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. And Luke chapter 43, verse 8, out of the abundance of the heart, the
Mouth's
mouth
gonna
speaketh.
speak.
Means there's always need to be something positive.
Wow.
This thing we are seeing is not, when you're saying like this, is I don't know how most times I just feel I could just carry myself and say, bro, take. So you just try because it's reality.
Mm,
Do you get?
mm,
As a man thinking in his heart. Now, I grew up in a family where my mom was a priest. My mom was a priest. My mom was a pastor. So aside from the fact that um, my mom was a pastor, or most times, we try to deviate, but there is that thing installing on your child when growing up,
mm.
having that default mindset that God is everything,
Yeah, yeah,
regardless of what you do.
yeah.
Because see, the worst thing that could ever happen to any man, the worst thing, when I say man, I mean
Male,
it,
female.
male, female, you know how sometimes you can use some terms in like her country.
Yeah.
So you know how this thing should be like, can someone really make it?
In
Can I really
this
make it?
family.
Because most time trying to trace where you're coming from, nobody's actually rich. In fact, no one has ever booked a flight.
Wow. That's deep. Hmm. Hmm.
Now, growing up your child, forget about the child the rain at the end of the day, but growing up a child in the way that he should go, knowing who Jesus Christ is, I think it helps you in all ramifications of life at the end of the day. Do
Hmm.
you know what it means? You want to do a particular thing and you need this thing, and at the end of the day, you look at your antecedent. Because I'm of the seed of Abraham,
Hmm.
because my mom didn't show me this way.
You.
Bro, it is what it is. Let me just stay where I am.
Hmm.
And you know what God said to Isaac? In the land there was famine. He told Isaac, stay here,
I saw the land.
just so. That's how Calabar is. A lot of us here are entrepreneurs in Calabar. A lot of us here grew up in Calabar. A lot of us here have businesses in Calabar. Sorry,
Hmm.
I'm trying to now have an oversight about everything.
Hmm.
And they'll be like, place like Calabar. I need to be in Abuja. I need to be
In
in Lagos.
Lagos.
I need to be. See, the money you make in Lagos ends in Lagos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You will get this money.
It's like Lagos gives, Lagos takes.
Now, I told you guys, I'm not trying to derail from the confines of the scripture that as a man thinketh inside, if you say I'm here to build my house, you build.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he said, I told Austin, over time, do you know what Austin has done for me? Bro, you can't do it. I could bet my life he can't do it. But it takes you to wanting to achieve success. Now, we all know for science student and medical student, we all know how a baby comes to form, the meeting between the male and the female
Mm-hmm.
cement, developing to a zygote, a
Mm-hmm.
fetus, the offspring, and all of that. Means life is a process.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't skip.
Hmm.
If you skip the stage, you miss the lessons.
Wow, wow. You skip the stage, you miss the lesson.
To be honest, if you ever skip a stage, you miss the lessons. Oh, the broad line.
Hmm. Nice.
Now, that's how life is. One, you have to develop a positive mindset. So one of those days, my mom has always wanted me to do medicine. My mom has always wanted me to do medicine. And now, if they don't change them for you, want to know if person go tell you whether I see one do the medicine or you go divert.
After that job.
After jam hits you, your friends are there. I don't know how many of you have had depression, like your mates are in school. And you feel, bro, I had to be there. Even if they give you animal science, you go on do. In fact, if there was something like sheep packing and consultation services in school, you want to study that course. At least you want to be of that stereotype that I will have to be in school. You need to have that mindset that my colleagues are there, I have to be there.
Mm-hmm. They come back from holiday,
Do
they
you
are
get
gisting
most when
you.
they come to the bro? Some where they look like saying they get them clear. But the fact that they are just there, you want to be there. Now, there is you losing your uniqueness because you're living on someone else's script.
Mm.
When once you derail from where you're supposed to be and looking at who you see is, bro, I can't be better than you. And you
Mm.
can't be better than me. I think that's one of my winning strategy.
Mm.
You can't be better than me. I can't be better than you. That's one of my winning strategy.
Mm.
So I tried a lot of courses. It didn't work out. I tried radiography. It didn't work out. I gained admission in public health. And at my third year, since my mom was very hypertensive, so she liked the medical environment, the way the nurses attend to her, the way the doctors attend to her. Do you get? So that was why she literally just wanted me to do
Medicine.
the whole medicine thing. Do you get? Oh, it's not blocking. Okay.
Good.
Now, at my third year, I could pick up my blood and my mom's blood samples, take them to the lab, run analysis, check up on her blood pressure. I noticed that her blood pressure reduced drastically. Why? Because I was living on my mom's script.
Oh.
Because that was what she wanted me to do. We came to school and we studied every course we always want to study. Did you know there was school existing? That's my made.
Hmm.
But it's true. We go to school, they teach us what they have on the manual.
Hmm.
We follow the manual and we become the manual of what over time we have exposed ourselves to. The messages you consume, sir, affect 60% of your life and it changes you as the day goes by. If you're exposed to something positive, you become like it. If you're exposed to something negative, you become like
Like
it.
it.
To be
Exactly.
honest, it's something you're seeing. It's a progress. If you're exposed to a negative content, you become
Over
negative
time, you
over
become that
time.
negative content. Yeah.
So the messages or the content you expose yourself to, you become like it. So at my third year, my mom could respond to treatment.
Wow.
Her blood pressure reduced. Why? I was living on her script. And education was what? Man-made. But now there's what we call purpose. Purpose is different from man-made. Purpose are intrinsic. They are default.
Hmm.
There are some apps, if you like, format phone back to back. You know if you come out. Your
In,
dial pad on
inbuilt.
the phone can never be out. The message can never be out. There are some custom apps on the phone that can never be out.
It's
That's
inbuilt.
purpose.
Hmm.
That's the basic. Now, if you like, don't install Chrome to browse.
It
The
comes.
device comes with its own default browsing application.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you even know your purpose?
Hmm.
But that's the existence now. Because if you don't know your purpose, you'll be living on UC script. You'll be
Hmm.
living on Austin script.
Hmm.
What Austin tells you, it's what you believe, not about what God tells you.
Hmm.
So now, how do you know this purpose? It's things you can do at ease without stressing yourself. Things that makes you happy.
Happy.
When I do these things, I feel fulfilled. There are some students, this school na scam. Bro, school is not a scam. They write exam, they read book. Why would school? You notice that most of the courses we shade out ourselves from are courses we hate the teachers, we hate the lecturers.
Hmm.
And there's no how you hate the thing and it works for you.
True. True.
It can never work. How am I going to put it? You can't love what you hate.
Hmm.
There's no how you can, there's no
There's no
way,
manipulation around
there's no
it.
manipulation around it. And when I went for NYSC, he knows I served to like 2019, 2020, I served in Enugu. Now, when I came back, I was working in the hospital and I told my mom, I want to be a tailor.
You told your mom you wanted to be a
Yes.
tailor.
Blood pressure.
Remember, she went back up.
Went back. Yes. It came from. Why? I was living on my mom's script.
Wow.
See how life can be.
Mm.
Bro, you're unique. No one on earth looks like you.
Mm.
No one on earth can do what you can do. Bro, I can't do what you can do.
Mm.
No matter how hard I try. See those purpose things God gives you intrinsic by default. Bro, you know get our sound drum. I know get them clear. To be honest. Bro, your face is different than mine. What you can, I can't do it. Bro, you see fashion, I don't stress. You see, I can make ready to wear and keep.
Mm.
Even if I don't say 5 months, I'm not tricky. I show me that. But there's a day that will come, someone will come and pay 10 million. We need to clear this store.
Can't.
Bro, why? Don't I need the money? I need it, bro. But my mind has been configured. Your mind has to be configured. That no matter what happens. So, my mom told me, he started mentioning houses. You see the house of this person. We don't ever hear say tailor makeup. She's not lying, but
That was real fact. She was concerned.
That was fact, because she's telling you this thing and you're seeing it. Not like she's speaking script or she's speaking something you're not seeing. Mention 5 houses in my town. You don't say this person don't build house from hand to what? To mouth. It was just on survival.
Kai.
And these people die like mediocres. It was heartbreaking, you know. But when God showed me the dream, it wasn't my mom. For real, what she was saying, she was being honest, but I wasn't feeling it. But she was saying the truth. But I wasn't feeling it because my mom didn't show, God didn't show my mom the dream. God didn't show my mom my script. God showed me my script. And I have a purpose I need to follow. Now, when I get to heaven, my mom is standing on her own judgment box. I'm standing on mine. Bro, why can't I follow my purpose? I'm someone that don't take excuse. I don't take excuse. Even when Austin said, you see, let's just come around because of the whole light constraint. I say, Austin, bro, even if it's like 4 p.m., you see today is for this.
That's one thing about Classic. He doesn't easy. I don't take no for an answer. We have to get it done.
I told Austin, I have a solar. All of a sudden, the sun is not heating up. The solar is malfunctioning. All of a sudden, the big gen went bad. And all of a sudden, by this time, we have constant light. If you watch this stuff, we've taken it back again. Those are challenges. You need to see them. The enemy is always at work. I used to tell people, in as much as you're anticipating to be positive, bro, expect the negative.
Yeah.
So when Austin was running around, as I was running, asked him, I was chill. I was expecting that the gen will malfunction, the road will get bad, or something will just happen that Austin will say, Classic, I saw it. So when Austin come and start saying, it be like go shifter, I laughed inside of me. Because I used to tell people, in as much as you are anticipating to be the best, expect the worst. You might not be present in the future.
Wow.
That's why no matter I try to put God first, not because I'm so holy, not because I'm really doing it. But bro, the whole anticipated future, how glorious and bright it might be, you might not be present in the future, but may God never cut us short.
Amen.
Nobody's even saying amen.
Amen.
So in as much as this anticipated future is not sure, but God will never cut us short. You see, the Lord knows those are what are His. Now, so one day, I went to the market. The guy reminded me last week. He said, there was a store I now went to get fabric. So now, in my mom, I started picking up, and my mom noticed I could always send her money, you know, and money more than the money I was even sending when I was in the hospital settings. The pressure was, you understand? Don't they can be like the boy they get them. So I was now sending money more than I could get in the hospital. Okay, far back like 2020, I could pay like 150 in the hospital. And you can in a 2 weeks get like 200k, bro. That was massive. Do you get? Why? Because I had a vision. Because I have a plan. And when you have a plan, you have a strategy. How many of you just walk out in the morning? You just go out, go about your routine, you just do what you need to do. How many of you? You just go, no plan.
Just like that.
No. Just be honest with me. Like, just be honest. For like, I could show you my notepad. Like, from all the iPhones I've ever used to my iPhone 16, I could show you my notepad. You could see the whole years. I have a routine.
Every day. In fact, I think I used to see sometimes when I'm coming to pick up stuff from you, you'll be like, Austin, I don't play my time. You will now show me where you wrote, giving Austin this.
I see. I'm talking about I've used all the iPhones. I'm using 16 currently. Like, if I could open my my iCloud, you see, you know, I say, Austin, please, sorry, you can't get me at this time. Austin, let's shift it to later. Austin, maybe I'll fix you up to tomorrow. Bro, you no feel use your reggae spoil my blues. I'm a man on a vision. I'm a man on the running, bro.
Yeah.
Is it because I hope you tell them, say, have you told them that nobody balls more than me?
Nobody. That's another thing, and we might throw some shade on like the crypto guys, the forex guys. Like sometimes you don't ball like classic ball, man.
I'm just being honest. But why? Because I try to balance life.
Mm.
I woke up every day after the whole. If this place is not neat or my place is not neat, I don't actually step up. God, I have to be clean. You have to do your morning devotion. Okay, I need to pick up fabrics. Austin is coming to see me. This time I'm having. So your time, someone on a purpose, you need to get all these things shaded out. You will know that when once you get your stuff all geared up, bro, you notice that from two you should be most time running up with your schedule because you have unplanned schedules and unplanned activities, you just do things. Anyone will enter your head.
Just
Now, in fact, anything that comes to the menu, bro, you can't be someone on the purpose and doing anything that comes to the menu.
mm, mm,
Do you get that?
mm.
You can't be a woman, you can't be a guy on a purpose and taking everything that comes to the menu. That's why now the girl child can settle for any man, the boy child can settle for any woman. Anything goes. You don't even know. You don't even get spec.
And that anything goes life is life for mediocres, I feel.
For mediocres.
Certainly for just anything life gives you.
Now, are you telling me that Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, they will go broke? In fact, if the whole witches in the world gather, they can't. There's a time you become so purposeful, you become so strategic that even the enemy, which kind juju? To be honest, like you're telling me Elon Musk to go poor, bro. Like telling me Adeleke's family, Dangote's family. No, there are some generational things. That's why when people say, my house, my hypertension, bro, are you kidding me right now? So I left the store to get the fabrics. And this guy, the next day I was showing up, he said, those guys had left my store. Say, they see you everywhere, you do the trek. Bro, I'm about my hustle, and someone is not now. Have you seen the lost site in the
somebody is living their business, and you guys minding your business,
and they're looking at my Lexus.
They are telling you,
they were focused on what?
Your Lexus.
Yes, they've lost sight of themselves. Like as I go about my day, I got my first car and got the Benz. Those guys are. I went there last week. I could swear with my life, and this guy told me, I came to your store. I heard you got a new store and you got a new car, bro. I didn't buy here in Calabar. I didn't buy my Benz. Man, I brag about it. I didn't buy a second-hand Benz. I got a direct Benz.
Wow.
And the guy was like, "They see God. Those guys, see, God said He prepared a table in the presence. They have to see it, bro. So when I went there, the guy, do you know what he told me? Those guys see the treco. I didn't actually bring out
the gist. Oh my God.
I didn't bring out the gist. Wow. And funny how we are not even where we want to be, but not where we used to be.
Wow.
And they are already shaking. He said, when the Lord turned the captivity of Zion, he said they were like those that dreamed.
Yeah.
So when once you've hustled, once you've set your priorities right, you bring this thing to the table. As Austin comes, I was working with my boss. I posted a video, House of Dagladash, currently, when Tinapa was still active. The people styling. In fact, when the video came to Calabar, my boss, Coco Dagladash, was the person that styled him. Currently, he does Qatar. My boss was in China. Coco. One day, maybe you meet him. Okay. In China. Maybe when my boss is telling you my story better, then you understand. Imagine I was done with school, I've served, and I was working with my boss. I think I had that video on my snap. My boss was paying me. You saw that video, 1,000 naira in a month, and I was happy doing it. Now you have someone working on your store. He's even paid 25k, and the person is not contented. One thing that kills vision is greed.
Greed kills vision.
Greed can kill you. Greed can swallow you. Greed can make you feel less of yourself. You are enough, but greed can make you feel not enough. You see greed? You've ever seen people that are greedy grow?
They can even have so much
they
and
have so much.
Still not be contented.
Bro, they have so much. Abraham could not take it. The Bible said God took Abraham out of his household. He took him out. He said, count the stars. Abraham could not count. That's how abundance God can give to you when you're not greedy.
Mm. Mm.
Abraham could not count. He said, "You see the seeds? We are of the seed of Abraham.
Mm. Wow.
If Abraham could be wealthy, bro, I will be wealthy. Why? I'm not just capping. As I'm talking, I'm putting this word to work. As I confess this word, when I came here, sorry, let me divert, is how the road we walk, we trekked upon, we will drive
Drive
upon.
upon.
I've walked in the surface of the earth. There is time for everything. Life is a stage. I've talked about how this stage, how a baby got to form, how you need to hustle, how you need to have purpose. This is you trekking upon these roads. There's a time the enemy can't even cut you short.
Mm.
Why? You've walked.
Mm.
The universe knows you've walked. The energy you give to the universe is what the universe. You can't eat your cake and have it, my
the
bro.
universe is very rewarding. Very rewarding.
I got this place. I got this place here, and you know how it is. Here is like a 3 bedroom. We'll walk around. My workers will stay here. Sorry, you didn't meet my workers because the light here was having issues. So I got another store at Bogobri where we do most of the production.
Yeah, yeah.
I told you, we
Yeah, you
take them
have two
here.
stores. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where we take embroidery, everything we do, then we take it here. Now, do I work so much? I know go lie for you. I know they work so much, my bro. To be honest, it's time we generate system that works money for us while we sleep.
Systems.
You're
Systems.
sleeping and the systems are making money for you.
Mm.
I've never heard poor man. See, you've never seen reward for poor man, nothing concern reward for poor man.
True. True.
You won't want to be poor. Nobody wants to identify with you. This road you trekked upon are the foundations you're laying today.
Mm.
The road you drive upon are the result, the passes, the excellence you will be given to as complimentary
For
for what you've done
done.
over time. Do you now get the point?
Mm.
I've taken time to explain everything.
Wow. Wow. Please, can we just celebrate classic? Like it's so
See,
amazing.
these are practical steps. These are practical steps. What did I used to post? I tell them, even if I was selling pure water, I'll make a fortune.
Mm.
It depends on how you brand your pure water and sell it. What stop from me supplying to boutiques? Supplying to hotels, to big hotels.
Mentality.
The mindset.
Mentality.
And good and fine. There's literally nobody here that is not in school.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know we are of advantage? The things we learn, the content we expose ourselves to. But if you're not, you'll be an educated fool.
Mm.
Somebody can still go to school and be an educated fool because you've lost sight of who you
You
are.
can go to school and be dumb in real life.
So we'll go to the next.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's so much. The first question, classic, I've blasted.
It's so compounded.
I'm blasted. I'm seeing people's notes on my phone. Like, it's so, like, it's just so much. And for me, this is not capping. This is not motivational talk. This is real life. This stuff that classic have put into work and seen the results. So it's not like
Austin, you're seeing. Austin, you're seeing was selling. Austin was selling. I used to go and sell
vintage ties.
This is where the road we were trekking upon, vintage ties. Austin was, I said the best ties in Calabar.
Yeah. I think nobody have been able to beat that.
Yeah, nobody did that. I sell the best ties, neckties.
And
Okay,
style.
okay. Let me now bust your brain. See, neckties. A lot of you, your money is accident. They don't. My parents were doing well. Though. They don't send me money. I use necktie to graduate in school to pay my fees.
Yeah.
Also, was using it to sort bills. Tie.
For
Like as a middleman. Those middleman things don't start today.
Yeah.
Do you get? Also using ties like to pay his bills. Ties he buys from me. Like he's the middleman. I buy and he comes to get and sell. He's not buying from me. He was making profit to survive. Like to survive, to live well, to pay transport, to get manuals in school. How much were we selling this thing? 300, 400,
500. But there are sometimes you could see somebody and you could go to somebody, you package the tie. That same tie you're selling for 500. You could actually sell it for 1,000, 1,500. There's some clients. He taught me that. And they'd be like, you're cheap, but let me just buy from you.
So you can actually make a fortune out of anything.
Anything.
But how are you doing it? The
Mm.
mindset behind what you're doing.
Mentality. Wow, amazing, amazing. So